It's the first tune recorded in the new van. It's called Rabbits. Well, he grabs him by the throat, dunks him into buckets full of paint, both red and blue. Then he throws him into cages with nothing but each other, broken bones, skin stained and bruised. Where mothers find their babies with arms that rise through metal, and brothers find their brothers' blood or not. And the colors in the prisons faded into daily living. For a moment those evil hands forgot. He was in the shadows watching, drooling over dollars, sanity long plated in gold. And he wondered at the creatures in the parts that made him different. Could he cheat them into doing what they're told? Well, years passed in the cages, and the artists found among them had been busy sharing dances, sharing song. While the farmers worked to feed and the builders gave them rest, all the colors worked to live and sing along. One cage in rows of many stood out as something better. It had opened up its doors to welcome in. They became the system's hero, an oasis in the desert, and a plotting greedy shadow did begin. If the wicked man could trick them, stain his skin a foolish color, so they're into that shining cage. Could he twist that wholesome message, turn the neighbor against neighbor, and profit from division, manufactured rage? Well, he told them what they wanted, lies and empty promise, to get a seat that he declared a throne. And any color that opposed him, any walk that sounded different, he bought them brothers in the throwing stones. All the other cages who had thought their heroes better couldn't hold belief in the terror born. The place they all desired, where dreams could give them purpose, from sea to shining sea, was being torn. The majority was vocal, terrified of losing comfort, convoluting bigger numbers meaning right. And the forgotten in the corners, pressed apart against the edges, had no choice but to struggle and bite. So he points and calls them demons. Look upon the sudden violence, it must surely be a product of their birth. How quickly we admonish while he holds his doctrine and vanishes in the ruse of perceived worth. This observation's getting wordy, it's surely losing listeners like the oppressed who are dropping dead like flies. Sitting safe in other cages, the inevitable's coming. Doesn't matter blue or red, it's time we rise. Usher in a kind resistance, say goodbye to broken leaders. Drop your pride down through their rusty failing bars. No more hands around our necks, just hands in hand together. Together we can take back what is ours. We're in Haines County, Florida, and man, it's cold. I wanted to call people. I like calling my dad when I'm in Florida to rub in how warm it is, but last night it was like upper 30s, so there's that. So that's bogus. I think he tried to call me while I was doing this, probably to do the opposite, to rub in how cold it is down here. I bet you that's what it is. We'll see. But we got to this campsite last night, and I won't say why, but I think that a lot of people in Florida are bad drivers, and so they had a woman in a golf cart following us to make sure that I didn't back into the power post, which is like 10 feet away from where we're parked. It's like, I don't know. I honestly don't know how you would back into it unless you were like, hey, I'm gonna hit that thing. But we didn't hit it, so thank you, Rose. Thank you, Rose, for your help.